Now we can learn about the third inversion of the dominant seventh. So here is the dominant seventh. To get the third inversion, we take the seventh and we put that in the bass. Now when we do that, the bass has to move down by step when it goes to chord 1. And now to practice this, we're not going to start on chord 1, we're going to go straight in at chord 5. So that means that when we start in C major, I'm actually going to start on chord 5 of G major. So we start here, we'll start with this position in the right hand and just play the root, so the G in the left hand, so there's no seventh yet. And then we walk down in the bass, the right hand stays exactly where it is. Then when the bass walks down again, the right hand is going to move into C major. There are two options. Because the third of C major is in the bass, because we're in first inversion, the third doesn't necessarily have to be in the right hand. We could imagine the D is moving into the C along with the B. But we can also go to E as well. I'm not going to cover all of those two options, but it's just something that you are aware of now, so you can start to incorporate those two options into your improvisations. But I would like us to practice the three starting positions. So we start here, here and here. So this is starting position 1. And I'm going to resolve it so that the third is in the right hand as well. Here, right hand stays the same and then resolves. Right hand stays the same while the bass moves. And then we resolve into C major. In this memorization assignment, we take the third inversion of the dominant seventh round the circle of fifths. So just a reminder, we start on chord 5. So when we're in C major, we actually start on G major. And when we go to F major, we actually start on C major. Okay? this memorization assignment, we practiced the third inversion dominant seventh in the minor. Now, when we did it in the major, when we resolved to 1, we had the third in both the right hand and the left hand. And just for the sake of variety, when we do it in the minor, let's resolve it so the third is only in the left hand. So the D goes down into the C. Now you could do it either way, it doesn't matter, but we're just practicing it this way for variety. I'll start here. Having completed our survey of the possibilities for the dominant seventh, our improvisations now have a lot more options. One quick note about that third inversion: when we practiced it, we moved down from chord 5 root position. But really, we can land on that third inversion from wherever, really. So I could go from here and go straight there. That's fine. The only important thing is that that note subsequently goes downwards. So now we're going to just consolidate that by doing some short improvisations in the major, which make use of all the inversions, or as many as we like, of the dominant seventh chord. We have quite a rich palette now. So I will quickly demonstrate in C major. And now for this improvisation assignment, we do the same but in the minor. So we have the whole array of different spacings for the dominant seventh, and we can use them to make pretty interesting improvisations. I will demonstrate in C minor, but please do them in all 12 keys.